Hello there guys, and welcome to Mad Doc Minis, and welcome back to the airing cupboard. So I wanted to do a quick video just to thank everyone, really. So at the time of releasing this video, my previous video was the kind of one where we're going to build all the corridors and hallways Space Hulk style with the magnetic children's toys, the Mag Genius stuff. That video for me has done really well. So at the time of making this now, it's done approximately something like kind of 12 or 13,000 views, depending on where you look for that data. And that's massive for me. So I mean, a good video for me would normally do about 1,000, maybe 2, And the interesting thing is I was a bit bummed out initially because I released it at an awkward time because I was trying to get it done, and you know what it's like. And within the first sort of like half a day or so, it only got about kind of 200 views, and I was like, oh man, I put a lot of work into this and it's just not done very well. And then it just must have hit something in the algorithm on YouTube. You know what it's like, it's a kind of, some of that just seems so far out of your control, and it just took off. Now I appreciate, we're not talking about something viral here by any means, but kind of for me at my level it is, and it's helped my channel a hell of a lot. So off the back of that video so far, I've gained probably nearly another 200 subscribers because just people have been aware of what I'm doing and stuff, and that's amazing. So that's taken me comfortably over 1,500 subscribers now, which is great. And I just wanted to thank you all, really. If you're kind of new and you've only just discovered me, I hope I can deliver. I appreciate you subscribing and putting that faith in me, and I hope you enjoy some of the other stuff that I've done. And I just really appreciate all the support, and overwhelmingly the comments have been really kind and positive, and it's great, and I do love reading all your feedback. And for the first time ever, I've actually struggled to keep up with kind of answering the kind of the comments and the feedback, but I'm determined that I'm going to do my best to answer and acknowledge every comment I get. I mean, I'm going to try. I mean, obviously there's going to be an upper limit somewhere, but I'm not there yet. But I really do appreciate it. I've got a little bit more on the way with that build if you're interested. I've had so many comments and ideas coming forward from all sorts of people that I'm going to try and implement a few of those, just to see if we can kind of mess around with that concept a little bit more and maybe make it look a little bit better in areas. Now, it's a good time to say as well, I didn't mention in that video that the paint that I used was a grey spray paint, kind of like a primer, a grey primer from Halfords, the Halfords stuff. And I didn't even use one full can on all that stuff, all the stuff that I did, all the walls and that was good. So that doubled as like a primer, because it's plastic, it's smooth children's toy plastic, so you needed a primer on it. But because that was the kind of colour I wanted anyway, it doubled as an undercoat, so that was a massive time saver. So I know I didn't mention that in the video, so there you go, Halfords grey spray primer. You probably figured that out, most of you anyway. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple more bits on it, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. And I'll try where I can to acknowledge the people who've put, if I use any people's ideas, I will try to acknowledge those. But if I don't, many apologies. It's just because I can't remember or I haven't found where that's come from. But once again, thank you ever so much to Mark Dickey, the guy who originally come up with this idea, which was just so inspired, wasn't it? I mean, what an amazing idea that guy had. And the possibilities off the back of that are enormous. I've only just scratched the surface on it, really. Now, mine's deliberately quite utilitarian, it's quite plain, and that's actually quite deliberate. So I'm not personally into the kind of really crowded, grim, dark, like the bulkheads in the kind of kill team. It's just a bit too busy for me personally, so I prefer it a bit plainer. But the other reason I did it that way was two reasons. Is one, to enable me to come put other stuff in the rooms if I want, against the walls and stuff, so they're not going to be too bulky, and also it's just to add a bit, it's just be a bit of a plain, like, blank canvas for you guys, so you can see the basic idea. And of course, if you want to go nuts with pipes and detailing, greebles, you can. That's the easy bit, really, frankly. So thanks ever so much, guys. I really appreciate the support with this video. and thanks ever so much if you're new on board. Really do appreciate you kind of putting your faith in me, and of course a real special thank you to those people who have been with me for a long time, since the start. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I will sign off now, stop waffling, kind of starting to feel like the Oscars, I'm kind of welling up here. But no, in all seriousness, thanks ever so much, and stay tuned for more shenanigans. Cheers guys.